Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now I'm going to start the new week of Dark Tower. As you can see here, we have about 7 days to get it done. And so yeah, let's hop right in. Okay, so we have some rares on the line. We did our setups already, so we have our skins and our pets, as well as our guild bonuses. So we can use our 3 attempts, and we'll see how we go for day 1. So yeah, let's hop right in. Okay, facing an ogre with a Drogon pet, so that's going to be fun. Okay, let's take a look at some of the buildings that are on the board. All right, and you can kind of see the runes over here. There's this kind of attack rune over here, and this magic spot over here. Because we are facing an ogre, I want to lean more on heroes that have good stats, so that when the silence skill goes off, we'll still be able to have pretty strong heroes. So out of all of these right now, without using a shuffle, we will have this 210, 510, stats. So I'm going to summon it over here on D3. And the reason why is because I do want to start with heroes on the bottom lanes before building up on the top. Oh, okay. So we have this here. This is the Aravata Heaven's Fury. It has resistance for a couple turns. And it also has this heal skill and healing skill, as well as this immunity to silence. Won't be able to attack and destroy this now, just because of that resistance skill. No, I'm going to go with a hero with high attack just to actually deal some damage over here. Could do a shuffle as well, but I don't think that's going to help out. So I'm going to summon this melee hero over here on C3, just to get rid of this building. And you can see that heal skill still helping out. Okay, our Kabos over here has this reflex skill, so it deals damage equal to 100% of the attacking enemy. 100% of the attack of the attacking enemy to random enemies. So now this will be destroyed, and let's see, this should also be destroyed too, even with the. Oh, actually, we need to attack this one more time. I'm gonna summon this ranged hero over here on D1. This one summons a totem in front of itself and get a little bit of protection. You see this hero is still alive. Resistance skill very strong. All right, we draw the silence now, so they don't have their skills. All right, we have this building over here, the Tesla Tower, that deals damage to one of our heroes when they come into play. Also deals damage to enemies in the line at the beginning of the turn. Do want to support these heroes if possible. I can go with this Tiling Dragon Dance. It summons Mushus, and those Mushus will deal damage to wounded enemies. So I might as well go with that. I'm going to summon it over here on a... No, I guess we can go for some protection. We're going to actually summon over here on C1. So you can see the Mushus took some damage because of the Tesla Tower. That's okay. The Tiling Dragon Dance allows us to deal damage to adjacent enemies, and then the Mushu over here can deal damage to a random wounded enemy. So we'll be able to deal a little bit more damage. I'm going to summon this range hero next over here on B1. This is supposed to summon a puppet, but because all the melee spots are filled, no puppets are coming out. They did summon a Groot last turn, which actually silences the Tiling. But again, not really a big issue. Okay, so they did the stones. These are the ones that help them heal. They also summoned this Demon Huntress. This one deals damage to a random chaos enemy, which in this case was the ranged hero over here. So normally I would actually summon this Mjolnir because it helps us deal damage to any hero that is not order that comes into play, but it could also ruin some of our setup as well. I do want to be able to do our summons for later. But let's see, we did that. Yeah, I think it will still do it anyway. So we're going to summon this Mjolnir over here on B1. Also has this extra skill to deal damage to a random enemy near the attacked enemy twice when it attacks. So that's why we're able to destroy this range hero. Ouch. Okay, well, they have the Strict that came into play, dealt damage for every hero that was on the board. So that's why you see a large amount of damage. Could do a shuffle in order to get rid of this. Combos and one more. Gonna go with the vampire just so that we can actually set up for a damage all heroes at the end of the turn. We're not going to use our destruction skill quite yet as we don't have anything to follow up, but we can. Let's see, we've got here. It's gonna be able to wipe that out. Just gonna go with this range hero over here on D1. Because of where this vampire spawned, the damage skill that they have here is actually going to be able to hit all of these heroes. As you can see, so that is not what we wanted to see. All right, but we will use our destruction skill now to get rid of the Strict. Yeah, that range hero with the totem in front of itself. This one here does poison damage whenever one of our enemies attacks, so that's going to be pretty good. guess we'll go with our range summons, see if we can actually break through. And we will. I'm going to summon, let's see. Yeah, I'm actually going to summon this hero over here on C3. So right now, just going for damage, also trying to wipe out the heroes. And then, as mentioned, there will be poison damage. Okay, I wonder... So another Aravata came out, and they do have that resistance heal. I wonder if it says... So it reduces any damage taken. Let's see what that poison is going to do. So it does 93... So roughly around 40... Was it 46? 45? Not really sure how they're going to calculate it. Could give this miss. Could keep this alive. Yeah, we can actually freeze this. All right, so we're gonna summon the Arthur Frostblade over here on D3. Summons a Khalid Ball. We have the charge over here. Didn't see the poison skill, but that should be fine. All right, this one's also poisoned as well. We have the Ghosta. We have it deals damage to one of our heroes whenever we attack the Warlord. It also deals extra damage to our Warlord whenever one of the enemies attacks. I'm going to summon this building over here on C2 just to help block versus damage. And you see poison happening still. But at least we got rid of the Ghosta. That's why you want to summon heroes on the bottom lane, so that way you don't have the Ghosta being protected like that. Alright, so this is going to die next turn. And we have this range hero over here. Nothing to worry about. Okay, I'm going to... actually summon this flight hero over here on C3 just to help protect our building. Okay, at this point now we're just protecting our buildings, helping our setup. The Khalid Bowl also gives us a attack boost to our heroes, and then as it gets another charge, we'll be able to freeze some more heroes. Okay, the terror from below will freeze one of our heroes, or any hero that is not chaos or not a building. That is okay. I'm going to summon the Grace over... Actually, going to summon the Grace over here on C2, B2, A2, sorry, to spread out our damage along the lanes.
Whoa!
Okay, and I think we should be all set. So we have the leader Nil, and it freezes our melee heroes for a turn. We're going to summon this Demon Huntress to deal like random chaos damage, which is just this hero because they only had one hero on their side. Okay, and at this point we do have the lethal, even though they do have a blocker here with the Reborn in Flight. We'll just summon another hero. Right there. And then we have multiple open lanes, or lethal right there. Okay, let's see what we have for rewards. Okay, and ooh, got some rare Yoster, along with some runes that we'll need. Okay, moving on. Okay, facing a Jimmy Rocker Boy along with a Sentry Pet, so they will have a lot of attack boosts. They'll also have these block runes that will help keep their heroes alive. Let's see. So normally I would summon the Mr. Devil because it can deal damage to all heroes on the board, but then it'll allow them to summon more of those block runes because each one is being... the block runes can only come in these open spaces, and if there's something else already on it, we'll be able to go through. So let's see. I think I'm gonna go instead with the Charm. This one gets some extra attack runes. It can also transform into a building on the opponent's turn and allow us to protect some heroes. They do have this Alexandria right now that can remove negative effects and then also silence the enemy that attacks. So that's not gonna be good for us, but also too, they do have this Life Palace that can heal for a little bit. All right, so they have the Splintered Soul here. This has Reborn, and then actually when it comes back in play, it will give Reborn to enemies in the line. Let's see. I'm going to summon this building over... I'm actually going to summon this building over... I'm going to summon this building over here. I'm going to on C1. I'm going to stop an extra attack rune, but that's fine. I do want to summon this building because it deals damage to enemies when they come into play. That'll help us set up for our board wipe. Okay, we have the Colonist Invader over here. When one of our Order heroes dies, this will get extra attack. Also, it does have block because of those block runes as seen. Okay, I'm going to summon this range hero over here on A1. When it comes into play, it transforms one of the enemies into a reward box. I was hoping to hit any one of these heroes, but that's fine. And so here the Jimmy Rocker Boys have a large amount of splash. Okay, we have the Deadlord coming into play with the zombies. Okay, splash happening over there. I think this is going to be good enough to go for the board wipe. So we're going to do our vampire summon. We'll do a board wipe now because of all these heroes wounded. Okay, this hero did come back with a reborn. That is fine. I am going to also see here. I've got combat there. Yeah, actually, okay. So we do have an extra attack rune over here on B3. I'm going to summon the High Tinker. This one will summon the Mini Tesla X. That will help us deal some extra damage when a hero dies. Okay, we're also getting some health back as well from our Glee pet. We could have gone with the Morgan von Stern to help clear the boards out a little better. I think this is going to be a little... this is going to be better in terms of dealing extra damage and then putting pressure on the board because of the attack boost. Okay, so we got this range here over here. When it dies, it deals damage to our Warlord. Also gives splash. Okay, and it is on the block rune too. Yeah, it's fun. I'm going to summon this melee hero over here. Actually, this will be destroyed. So you're going to summon the melee hero with the mental shield, actually. Yeah. The comet will destroy that. We'll have some damage there. Double attacks over there. At this point, it's going pretty good. Let's see here. You got the All Prince of Sand gives miss to 2 of our heroes. Well, once it attacks. So let's see which ones actually do have the miss. So our 2 strong attackers will be able to deal 170. This will attack. When the All Prince of Sand dies, it gives negative attack to our heroes, which is not what we want to see. We can still deal extra damage though. So I'm going to go with the Aphrodite over here on D1. We'll be able to deal some damage at the end of the turn, equal to health of one of our heroes. Okay, and at this point now, they are on roughly, I would say, a 10 hero clock, because if any hero dies, we'll be able to deal extra damage to the Warlord. Okay, you got this Harbinger of Death. Just has flight, no death triggers, other than giving attack boost to Chaos allies. We're going to do one more summon over here, and then this should actually be good for lethal. And there we go. Okay, let's see what we got for rewards this time. Okay, some rare Tortoise and some rare Grace. Nice. Okay, moving on. Okay, facing an ogre with a sentry pet. That's gonna be an interesting one. Let's see. You know, in terms of stats, we can actually summon this Alexandria with the Life Palace in front of themselves. We're gonna summon it over here on was it C1 in order to get rid of this building. Also give us some protection over here. Yeah. Okay, we have the Red Woman. This one gives vampirism to the enemies before it attacks, and then when vampirism triggers, we'll take extra damage to our Warlord. It does have a death trigger too to give an attack boost to all allies with vampirism. Yummy. Right, so that being the case, we don't have anything to destroy right now because of the high stats. I am going to summon this melee hero over here on A3. This one freezes one of the enemies in the line for 1 turn, so we'll be able to slow them down a little bit, and then also more importantly stop the vampirism from happening. All right, so let's see here. So we got combat, got here, got this melee hero. This one gets an attack boost to all allies in the line once Pierce triggers. We're a little short on damage here. That'll put it at 205. That is fine. I'm gonna summon the Arch Vampire so that we can deal extra damage at the end of the turn to destroy the the Red Woman. Then just gonna summon this range hero over here on a 1. This one summons 2 Flammy Heli Crystals, which will help us give mental shield, and then also as serve as blockers on the lane. Okay, let's see here. We got the Void Juggler that gives extra attack to a random ally, which in this case is this one here. Not bad. I'm gonna go with this Legion over here on D3. Gets extra attack for every order hero that attacks before, and then also gives those attack boosts. Alright, draw the silence now, so no more skills. That is okay. Okay, we have the Griffius over here. Deals damage to enemies in 2 random lines. Also, we'll get an attack. It gets a block boost for allies in the row, including itself. Okay, so we don't have anything to destroy that immediately. Combat there, combat there. This will be destroyed in combat. I'm gonna actually go with this melee hero over here on. I go with this melee hero over here on C3, and this one summons an instant kill rune on one of the cells on the same row. Just want to disrupt the board a little bit. Okay, so they did the stones. That's good. Okay, some more random damage. They got the pirate over here dealing random damage to our heroes. What's block does this have? It says 20. Okay, so this will be destroyed in combat, so that's good. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna summon the floss over here on A2. This one will summon a plant, and then that plant can summon, whoops. The plant can summon another plant. More importantly though, we do have poison damage, as you see, at the end of the turn.
Whoa!
Okay, we have the hoodoo summoning the totem in front of itself. Also gives ranged enemies a wood spike skill. Then the totem can reflect damage, and then also give attack boost and health boost. I do want to protect this life palace as it is healing our allies at the beginning of the turn, so I'm going to summon this melee hero just to block. And I don't think we're going to have enough damage to destroy the totem, but that's okay. As you can see, every time we're attacking one of these stones, it does trigger that heal skill, so that's why that hoodoo is getting stronger. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're going to do our destruction skill now to get rid of the stone and the totem. Got this melee hero here, the Lady Clear with the metal shield. Attack that, destroy that, destroy that. And this actually should be good here. I'm going to go with the Madame Lotrix on D1. We'll summon some puppets, and will help us fill up some of these melee spots. And we're going to save these summons for when we're going to just go for lethal, or if we need the board back really quickly. Okay, so we have the Toxic Mantis, does some attack steal. We'll be able to get a health boost once it kills something. Thinking about this. Yeah, I think we're going to go here. We're going to go with the Morgan the Sea Tusk. This one will reduce the attack of enemies in line for 2-1 once an enemy appears. We'll also give some protection over here to the Lotrix. Okay. So we have the Old God over here. We'll freeze our ranged heroes for a turn. Also has immunity. Because of the low attack on the puppet, it's going to ruin our tempo over here. But in this case, we still want to summon melee heroes, so we'll do that.
Yeah!
This one's a little weaker, but it has a little more health than the other melee hero. Okay, this is fine. I'm gonna go with this range hero, this Warden of the North. It gives us an attack steal skill at the end of the turn. And we also do want to attack this flight hero, even though it does have a death trigger. Yeah, this is fine for now. We need to really find strong melee heroes in order to keep on attacking. Okay, so the puppet is now gone. That's good. We'll be able to deal some more damage this way. Let's see. This one can give mental shield to our warlord every time the enemy attacks. Guess we can actually place this over here to help us block against the old god. Yeah, so right now we're just being slowed down by the old god. If we had stronger melee heroes, we'd be all set. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to go... Okay, we still want the order hero here, this Ike the Arrow, to keep attacking, just because it is an order hero and that will trigger off the Void Jewel. They do have this floss over here, which is going to be a problem. Guess we could freeze a... freeze a hero. And then also see these heroes should have curse because of the Void Jewel. More curse. Lovely. Okay, we are losing some heroes. That is fine. Going to go with the Matriarch Iona. This one deals this kind of splash damage. And again, don't want to destroy the Order hero because we still want more curse. So I'm just going to summon it over here. And, oh, we got rid of the Flight hero. And then we're able to attack for lethal. Cool. Alright, so some more rewards. Let's see what we get. Okay, some rare Freddy, rare Frost, and rare Mother Owl. Great. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Okay, another Jimmy Rocker Boy with a Drogon pet. Ooh, pretty strong opening here. So they have the Mizu, the Sea Foam, and summons the Water Elemental in front of himself. And then the Water Elemental will summon Freeze Runes that will slow us down. Going to go with the Triton, the bottom Herald here. Well, when it's attacked, we'll silence the attacked hero. We do want to silence this Mizu, so that way we don't have more spots that are blocked. Unfortunately, they will be able to trade here, which is not what we want to see. But this is silence, so that's a good thing. All right, so we got the Pyromancer. This one, when it dies, it gives splash to the allies. Okay, going to go with this building over here. Let's see here. Yeah, actually, going to go with this building over here on... Oh, I do want to protect this building. There's going to be a lot of damage coming. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, I'm going to go with this building over here on D1 to get rid of the freeze rune. This one here deals damage to all the enemies at the end of the turn. Will help us set up for a board wipe for later. Okay, we're going to be taking a little more damage now. We have the Sayuki here. Whenever an ally dies, it gets Mental Shield. Whenever Mental Shield disappears, we'll give a health boost to the adjacent allies. Going to go with this melee hero over here on A3. This one, Terror from Below, freezes any non-chaos, non-building hero. Okay, we have the Angelia over here. We'll give Mental Shield to the Warlord whenever we summon a hero. Also deals random damage whenever it attacks. This building is in the way, but it will be gone once once this tree destroys it. Let's see. You know, we are running low on health, so we will have to slow them down a little bit. Normally I would be summoning the Grace, but because of the Terror from Below, we're going to be in a little bit of a problem. So in this case, instead, I'm going to go with this Chaos hero over here, so that way it's not frozen. Also, this Koshi gives a negative attack to the enemies for a turn. So slow those down as well. Okay, not quite what we're looking for. All right, well, we'll go with our Vampire. Okay, and as you see the Mental Shield being triggered. Going to go with our Kill All Wounded skill to get rid of those heroes. As you can see the Mental Shield coming up. Going to go next with this range hero over here on B1. Deal damage to a random order hero. Okay, and at this point now, we have a little bit of defense. Okay, so they have the Aphrodite dealing damage equal to the health of one of their heroes. Fortunately, this hero only has 1 health, which is very nice. Won't be able to attack this directly. Combat here, combat here. Yeah, this is fine. So actually going to summon the Justia. This one gives miss to another enemy when it comes into play. That'll help us slow down against the Jimmy Rocket Boys when they come out. Okay, and I can see some more damage. Okay, this is fine. Oh, the block rune is actually keeping it alive. Okay, so because of this, we're going to go with our summons. We can try and deal as much damage as we can. We're going to get some health back off of the melee kill. This hero freezes one of our heroes at the end of the turn. I'm going to go next with this building over here just to help us block. This one will also deal damage to an enemy when it comes into play. Okay, getting some attack boost from the Justia because of the line. Okay, and can we get rid of this? 109. Okay, we will be able to get rid of this. We have the Murden Care. This one summons rabbits when it attacks. Combat here. Okay, going to go with our range hero down here on D2. Oh, still frozen. Forgot about that. If we can find some ranged chaos heroes, that would help us out. Oh, wow. Okay, so... Oh, no. We need to find a way to get rid of our Koshi over here. When this Cernan dies, it summons a Vanikori, and that will actually do reflect damage against us. How much? Okay, so 107. So we need to specifically find... Oh, wait. Actually, yeah, we do have one here. All right, so this will destroy the Vanikori, and then there'll be... Oh, 1, 2... So this will give an attack boost of 270. 270, 400... Oh, we're going to be losing that way. Could do that. Suppose we can find a shuffle to actually deal some damage to this in another way. Okay, that won't help. One more shuffle. That doesn't help either. Okay, I guess we'll just skip the turn. Yeah. Oh, we have our building damage at the end of the turn. Good. All right. Great. Okay. Yeah, I was concerned about the Vanacori still being alive. So let's see. Combat here. This doesn't have a death trigger, just have flight. We're just gonna skip the turn, and we do have lethal on the bottom lane here. Whew. All right. So you can see all that extra damage does add up towards the end. We also have the vampire dealing extra damage as well. Okay, let's see what we have for rewards. Got the Shaolin, Masura, Void Jewel, great. And then some Count Blood. Yeah, that battle was kind of weird towards the end. I don't like how summoning Koshi in a Dark Tower battle is kind of rough because sometimes they will be able to have a Reflect Totem, and because of that, you could just lose right there. So that is good that we had the Tesla Tower dealing damage when the Vanacuri comes into play. We had the Arch Vampire dealing damage at the end of the turn, and then also our Chaos Tree dealing damage at the end of the turn. Okay, so yeah, let's we have epics now on the line. Let's keep going. Greater Deity. Okay. Oh, hey, something new. We are facing a Oirin the Red Moon, otherwise known as Geisha. It does have this Arch Vampire skill along with the Kill Wounded. It's the same skills that we've been using right now. This is going to be... We have two decent choices. We have the Grace, could start setting up for lethal, or we have the Dominus, has good board coverage. Gonna take the risk and go actually with the Grace, and I'm gonna summon them over here on... I'm gonna summon them over here on C1. Yeah, C1. Yeah, C1's fine. Alright, so I'm going to keep track of these heroes, so that way we can get the 7 extra attacks. Okay, so 3 heroes have been destroyed, 2 buildings, and this building here. This Titania has evasion, so that'll stop the Grace from attacking it. Also gives health boost to melee allies, and then attack boost to ally women. Let's see. So we have that. Gonna go with the melee hero over here to block. I guess we can also summon an Arch Vampire too, although we're really not setting up for a board wipe at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number 4. Do 5. That won't help either. This one gets blocked for every hero in the line. You can see the health boost over there. I kind of want to force them to use their vampire first. Okay, so that's 6, I think. Okay, gonna go with the Arch Vampire. This should be 7. Okay, I don't know how to count. Oh, you know what? We can actually do this now, because then we'll be able to destroy these, destroy those. Combatter here, Vampire 25, 44. Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna go with the Yoster over here to silence all the male heroes. Okay, and looks like the Grace does have the 7 extra attacks now, so we'll just go for lethal here. Hooray for counting. Okay, pretty quick battle. As you saw, hero selection is very important.
Epic.
Okay, got some epic Justia. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, so they're starting first with the Ogre and the Gleedy Pet. They have the Storm Rage here. When it dies, it deals damage to heroes in the line. Also deals extra damage to our Warlord whenever we are attacked. Do have the option to just destroy this and trade. Let's see how much damage it actually does. 267. So none of our heroes will actually stay alive. Let's see. Could do that. I think I'm actually going to go with some... Yeah, we'll go with the TNT over here. This one summons instant kill runes at the end of the turn. And I'm going to have a little bit of protection over here.
Whoa!
So we're going to do some disruption to their board. They do have that silence skill that'll happen in a couple turns, but at least we can slow them down for a little bit. Okay, let's see. Gonna go with this melee hero over here to help protect our what do you call them? Our TNT. This one also has extra attack, and also give death. When it dies, it gives extra attack to our Chaos heroes. Okay, this also does have splash, so we can find a way to deal damage over here. No, but we can still end up trading. So this flight hero, this one, poisons ends being the line. We're just going to go with our range hero just to get rid of the storm rage. And we will lose some heroes as well, but that's okay. I see they got some health back because they had their Gleedy. Their Storm Rage, when it dies, does count as a Gleedy pet kill. Okay, this is fine. They have the Melia over here. Does poison to our heroes at the end of the turn, and then when poison triggers, we'll take damage to our Warlord. I'm going to go with the... We have combat over here. Actually going to go with the Sir Lancelot over here on C3. This one reflects damage to any of the enemies when they attack any of our heroes. So that'll help us set up for board wipe. The Shroomkin over here has a death trigger to an ally. He will do some healing. I'm actually going to leave this hero over here. It won't be able to attack because of the building in front. So we want to summon our heroes over here with the instant kill runes in mind. This one's actually not bad. This one can heal one of our heroes to the max once another one dies. We'll give us some protection over here on C2 with the melee hero. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we have the Mother Owl. He gives negative attack to our heroes, also gives an attack boost whenever an ally appears. Do we have enough combat here? So was that 80? No, that's 97. Okay, yeah, we'll have enough over there. Going to actually go next with our not even our Shaolin. Actually, no, we will go with Shaolin. We'll go with the Shaolin over here on A3. So we'll give an attack boost over to our heroes. We'll also give them our Order heroes immunity to silence. Okay, so they did these stones. As you can see, they are now all gone because of those instant kill runes that we've set up for. Okay, got the Cursed Oak. This gives negative attack to our heroes. Also has a death trigger to give an attack boost. This is fine. Going to go with our melee hero over here on a B3 to help us block. This one also has a death trigger to set the health of 2 of the enemies to 1. Okay, we have the Tengu over here giving our heroes the attack to 1 for a turn. We're going to go with our Vampire. As you can see, the attack is set to 1. That's fine. We're going to do our Destruction skill to get rid of these heroes. And then we'll just do our summon. And we should have enough for lethal. We'll also summon another range hero just to make sure. And then you see the attack boost going through. There we go. Okay, so let's see where we are for rewards.
Epic.
Okay, yeah, some scientists. That's okay. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we're starting first this time. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah, we're gonna start with the Grimoire Nightchild, get some curse on some of the enemies, and then we can get some curse on the Warlord later on. I'm gonna summon it over here on... Yeah, summon it over here on D1. Get some protection behind the buildings. Then we'll also allow us to get as much curse as we can on these heroes. Ooh, okay. So we have the Yuri Shadow Dagger. This one deals damage equal to its attack to 3 random ranged heroes. Also, we'll be able to get a damage rune once it kills something. Might be a little early to get the vampires out. I do want to get as much curse as possible. See, get those, get rid of those, get rid of those. Is this cursed? This is not cursed, but this is cursed, so we do want to get rid of that. I'm gonna go with the melee here with the high health. Go do that. Okay, got some curse happening, got some more curse happening. I do want to curse this Yuri Shadow Dagger if we can. Okay, so we have the Ding Weasel. This one here, when it dies, it transforms one of our random wounded ranged heroes into a reward box, so that'll slow us down. Going to go with the Evil's Helper. This one will transform an enemy into a reward box. Hopefully you can transform either the Yuri or the Ding Weasel. And I don't want to waste the health rune, so we'll just summon normal. We end up transforming the, Yuri. Very nice. Okay, Ding Weasel once again. Got the Dark Knight over here. It gives Metal Shield to the Warlord. Also will heal the Warlord. Not really so worried about that. I do want to just be able to deal some more curse while we're here. So we got that. This one here silences the attacked hero. It also has some decent health. So I think we're going to go with that. It'll also force a silence if we have to. Alright, so they did the silence skill. I wonder if it ends up removing the curse. Well, we'll find out when it happens. Okay, so they got the Mad Genius. This one gives negative attack to our heroes once it attacks. Also will, let's see, heal, gives a health boost to allies around, and then we'll also heal the Warlord. Got that curse happening. Gonna go with our building over here on C2 with some protection from the other buildings. And this building here will deal damage at the end of the turn. Alright, they got the stones, which will also heal. Okay, you got this range hero here. Does curse to enemies in the line. Is that curse on the Warlord? Oh, it got removed. Okay, that's not what we want to see. Okay, we'll go with our Arch Vampire over here. We want to wound these heroes. And then also... thinking about this here as well. This Life Palace can give Mental Shield to 2 of our heroes at the end of the turn. That'll help us protect the rest of our board. I think it's going to be fine for now. Can also place it over here to protect this building. We'll also get some health for every hero that is on our side of the board. The Dingweasel did die, so that's why this is now gone. Ugh. Okay, so we have the Tiling Dragon Dance with the Mushus and that also that adjacent damage. We'll have to wait one more turn in order to go for our board wipe. So let's see here. I guess we'll place this melee hero with the high health. Just a block. They do have a little bit of curse on their Warlord, but that's not going to be enough. Just gotta make sure we can set up for the board. Yeah, you can see the health boost given from the little Mad Genius. Alright, all our heroes are now destroyed. We'll do our destruction seal. Get rid of these heroes. Okay, got the Kamakuras. Does attack steal. That's fine. We now need to rebuild our own board. And I guess we'll go with our own Tiling Dragon Dance. I'm going to place it actually over here on a D1. The Mushu with the random wounded enemy damage should get rid of this here. Okay, and I'll see the attack boost at the end of the turn for the Mushu. Okay, let's see here. Combat there. Okay, so we have the Murden Care. This one will summon rabbits. Also Silence. Gonna summon the Justia over here to give an attack boost to these heroes later. Mushus also have flight as well, which is very nice. Okay, so we have the Chupacabras. This one will steal attack from order enemies for a turn, so it'll slow us down. Also, we'll have this reflect damage. Don't have anything to actually destroy this. Guess we can go with this melee hero with the Reborn? Yeah. Just a block? Yeah. And that's really about it. So we will need to find a way to get rid of this hero because it is slowing us down by a lot. Alright, so this hero, when it dies, it silences enemies in the line except nature. That'll help us out. This range hero here will freeze 2 of our heroes except nature. We're going to summon this over here on a 2. Again, another blocker. Okay, silences the Chupacabras now, so we can now start attacking again. Ooh, okay, this Warden of the North has that attack steal skill. We're going to do our range summons, get some attackers on the board. This will be destroyed in combat, so that's good. Now, this hero here will freeze 2 random enemies before the attack. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, at this point right now, we're slowing them down with the Justia. We do have the Jormungand Grand that does a freeze skill, and then we also have that random adjacent damage. Okay, we have the Prince Nod dealing damage to our melee heroes. Comet will destroy that, Comet will destroy that. We're going to summon more heroes on this row here so they can get the attack boost with the Justia. Okay, getting rid of the Prince Nod. Okay, and this is good. We will now go with this range hero over here. This one does poison damage at the end turn, the Melia. Oh, and we had enough for lethal here, so that's good. Alright, let's see what we have for rewards.
Epic.
Okay, got some, what was that, Epic Triton? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so they have the Ogre with the Drogon Pet. They start with the My 10 that deals damage. We do have a building, the Caesar's Head, that will give mental shield, so we do want to protect that if possible. Let's see. Combat there, there. Oh, you know what? We can actually set the health of this to 1 with the frost here. So we'll do that. I'm going to summon this over here on a 1. As it comes into play, or any order here on our side, we'll set the health of a random frozen enemy to 1. So we'll be able to run this over later. Okay, a little bit of protection here with the moth. Also has a death trigger to deal wounded enemies in line. That was fine. Yeah, we can actually do 2 things. So we'll summon this range hero over here. Let him destroy this. Not what we want to see. We actually want to freeze this one and then just be able to attack this. That is fine. Okay. Alright, so we have the Cursed Shaman. It normally summons a totem in front of itself, but because of where they did summon, because it's building here, no, none of that. I'm going to summon this building over here on D2. Get a little bit of protection with the other building in front of it. Also help us set up for some damage to the enemies. Okay, so we have the snake. This one has invulnerability for turn, also has attack steal, and then has a death trigger to summon instant kill runes. Not really worried so much about those because we do only have 2 open spots. Could do that for the steal, break that. Yeah, still want to draw out those stones for later. Could still freeze those, get some... Yeah, I guess this is actually... Yeah, this is fine. Gonna go with the Athena over here. This one will summon archers around themselves. And see, the freeze also does trigger multiple times for every summon. And they can even do some attack steal, that's fine. We now have some blockers. I guess the worst case scenario now is a, what is it, like a Strick or a Scrap, but that is fine. So let's see, we'll want someone to destroy that in combat. Just seeing if they have any other block. Combat. Oh, yeah, we'll actually summon this melee here with the high health. And get rid of those. You'll see the instant kill runes. Destroy the Myten. Destroy the range hero. So now we just want to get rid of these instant kill runes. Okay, they did the stones, which were wounded by the Tesla tower. Also the Justy as well. Okay, going to go with the vampire. Going to do our destruction skill to get rid of the Justia. And then for these instant kill runes, we can actually summon this hero. So this Confucius, this has immunity. So as you'll see, as soon as we summon it, it won't take the instant kill because it is immune. Also does have some other skills. We'll get some attack runes when it's attacked. Also gives an attack boost to allies for every wounded enemy at the end of the turn. I'm just going to summon a hero over here just to get rid of the instant kill rune. And you can see that instant kill rune is still there though. But that is okay. Alright, let's see. There. This one here can give us attack boost to allies in the line. This one here can give mist to enemies. So sure, why not?
Yeah.
So the Cernan over here has the attack steal, also has that Vanakuri when it dies. That is okay. However, that is not okay. So we have the Myten coming out dealing the random damage. We're going to go with our ranged summons. Try and get rid of this hero. Also, ooh, we could just silence this. That would be fine, but we're going to go instead for a little bit more damage. So the Vixen here will be able to freeze enemies, and also we'll have some attack steal, and then also some damage at the end of the turn. Or at the beginning of the next turn, rather. Alright, the Myten died, but it got some health back. Okay, that's all of those. Okay, and we'll have lethal next turn because of the attack and a direct damage skill with the Vixen. Okay, so let's see what we have for rewards. Okay, some epic Masaurs. Great. Right. Keep going. Okay, so we have the Diana, or Amazonian Queen. This one has counterattack. Also will have an attack boost and a health boost. Going to go with this immune hero, or invulnerable hero. It does have bleeding as well, so we'll be able to do some damage. As you see, invulnerability will stop the counterattack and the regular damage. And we have a blocker over here as well. Ooh, some more bleeding. That's fine. Oh, that's one of my alarms over there. Alright, I do want to get rid of this hero now because there is a chance that if this invulnerable hero is gone, then this Diana will be able to destroy us. So I'm just going to summon this range hero over here on... Actually going to summon this over on the health rune. On A2. All right, so we will get rid of the Diana, which is important. Okay, so we have the Moth, dealing damage to wounded heroes in the line. We got some more bleeding. Going to go with this melee hero with the high health on D3. Just getting rid of some heroes. Okay, we drew out the silence, so that's good. Okay, we have the Dead Lord over here with the zombies, also that transform skill. Let's see, we got that. So we won't have anything to actually destroy these. I guess what we'll do, however, is we'll summon the Hoodoo over here on A2 or A1. We'll get the totem that we'll need for later. Also, I don't want to destroy this wood spike, the spikes here, because we do want to kind of stop where the stones are coming up. All right, so we got this range here over here. There's poison. That's fine. Gonna go with the flight hero over here on A. Well, actually, we don't even have to. This one will be fine. We're gonna summon this range hero over here on D1. This one will freeze 2 random ranged enemies. Also, we have that wood spike skill. All right, we drew out the stones, so that's nice. Okay, they have the Yorick. This one deals damage to heroes in the line. Also has Reborn. I'm gonna go with our Vampire first to help us wound. And then also we can set up with the Low Spore Loser. This one will deal adjacent damage to the enemies once they die. And I'm gonna summon it over here on C3. We're also getting some health back, which is nice. Okay, start wounding some heroes. Alright, some damage at the beginning of the turn that helps us set up for a board wipe. Let's see, we got combat here. We don't even have to do it right now because we can destroy these two. Combat will destroy that. Adjacent damage, destroy those. Okay, you know, we can actually just summon another range hero over here. We get the wood spike as well. Also get those Flammy Heli crystals. Only now concerned about this damage to heroes in the line, but at this point we have a lot of blockers. Oof. Okay, so we have the High Tinker. This deals extra damage to our nature heroes once it attacks. So that'll be the Low Spore and the Hoodoo and the Totem. That is fine though. We're going to go with our destruction skill now. Get rid of the Tinker and the Tesla X. We'll go with the summons next. Get rid of the York. And then finally finish it up with... Now, I think we can actually finish it up here with the... You know, we're going to take the chance. We're going to actually go with our Jolnir. And we can deal roughly 200 to any hero that is non-order that comes into play. Well, so that stops our morals. Will it stop them? No, it does not. That's fine. All right. So the Bravi Deadly Blade gets an attack. Gets a block boost for every hero that ends up killing. We can only summon this immune hero because of the the old god. This will be destroying combat, so that's good. We're just gonna protect this over here on B3. Oh, we had lethal. All right, even better. Okay, well, we'll keep going. See what we get for rewards.
Epic.
Ooh, some more epic Masaurs. All right, let's go. Okay, so we are starting first this time. I think we're actually gonna go with our immune hero, the Confucius. Also has decent health stats, so we can get around the silence skill as well. And you're gonna summon this over here on D3 just to get rid of this building. Okay, so we have the El Mariachi. This one here will give spikes to allies. Also gets a health boost for every ally with spikes, and also deals extra damage to anything that attacks. I'm gonna go with, let's see, what's gonna make sense. The flight will stop it temporarily. This one here does not have spikes, so that's good. I'm gonna go with the flight hero over here on A1, just to slow it down. Okay, got this range hero dealing damage to one of our heroes. Let's see, so it'll be destroyed. Let's see if we can actually deal anything here. Because next turn, most likely they will silence in order to stop this flight hero. Generation. This one will give mental shield to a random ally when it's attacked. Yeah, I guess so. Why not? Do want to actually have something that can actually survive both this attack and this. We can just deal as much damage as we can to this hero, so that's fine. We're getting a health boost with our Gleedy pet, as you can see here. Oh, it's Capnfloozy! Wow, how did I not see that? Oh, the extra damage. Got it. Okay. This is fine. So they have the Flammy Heli with the extra shards helping them block. I think we're going to go with the Queen Anata with the extra poison damage to the enemies and then poison around. Going to summon it over, let's see. Yeah, we'll summon it actually over here on C2. And you can see the poison. Also getting rid of the shards as well. Ugh. Okay, we are running low on health. This is alright. We have the Ghost dealing extra damage to our Warlord when it is attacked. We're going to go with our Vampire. Then follow it up with the Destruction skill. And then, ooh, might not be able to destroy this. Alright, so we can take the chance. We have the Butcher. This one sets the health of one of the enemies to 1. Okay, we get rid of the Ghosta. That's nice. Take Vampirism plus the poison damage, so that's good. Draw the Silence now. Draw the Stones now. Okay. Okay, and then they have that Sage Disciple. This one has a flight. That was that same hero that we had here. Alright, so this hero will give Mental Shield to one of our heroes whenever an enemy appears. That'll help us out a lot. Also, we'll give Evasion at the end of the turn. Do you want to continue getting rid of their heroes? So let's do that. We'll summon this range hero over here on the 1. So we'll get some protection to summon another hero in front of it. Also getting that attack boost at the end of the turn for every wounded enemy, which in this case are the stones. Okay, we have the Griffius over here, dealing the random damage. We're going to go with our range summon, see if we can actually deal enough damage to this. And we totally miss. That's not what we want to see. This one can summon a Mushu in the first row, so a little bit of protection. And we'll summon it over here on, well, C1. It's getting more block. That's not what we want to see. Got rid of at least the flight hero, but we still need to deal with the Griffius. Oof. How much ran it? It's 182. Okay, so we have the Void Rock over here. This one gives extra attack to a random ally, which in this case will be the Griffius. That will also trigger off that damage skill as well. I do want to find a hero that can silence this. This one does have immunity, but again, if that random damage does hit it, we are going to be in a lot of trouble. So we'll do a shuffle, see if we can find a hero. Not what we're looking for. We'll do one more shuffle and see if we can find anything. Oh, we can give Miss. Miss is good. Sure, why not? All right, so combat will destroy the Void Rock. We do want to destroy this stone as well, so no more healing. And yeah, we actually do want to summon this over... Oh, this one has evasion. That's really nice. Yeah, the evasion off the Arch Vampire. I think we're going to do that so we can protect our Justia. And then just deal some damage. We can give Miss to the Griffius once they summon another enemy. It's Ghost again! Not what we want to see. Alright, so... Wow. That Ghost really is going to be a problem. Combat here, combat there. So we can either try and destroy the Ghosta, or we can build our board. It's too bad that these aren't range heroes, if anything. How much damage are we going to take? We're going to take 470 off of each one of our attacks. Potentially the Vanicori could reflect damage. Ugh, it's really close. We can give Reborn. That could be something, but either way, we're also taking extra damage to our Warlord too. That's a tough one. We don't want to give them health, so I think what we'll do is we'll go for the attacker. This one here can give Reborn to one of our heroes. Ugh. All right, yeah, I think we're going to be taking lethal now. Damage there. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the Griffius with the extra attack given really messed us up. Didn't help that they had that second ghost as well. But that is okay. We'll keep going. You know, we're gonna run into hiccups every now and then. Okay, so they're starting first this time with the Ogre and Drogon, and they start with the Life Palace, giving the metal shields. Suppose we could end up doing that as well, but we do want to get rid of this because it does build up quite quickly. So I'm gonna go actually with the Arch Vampire over here on B3. This one has extra attack and that vampirism damage. Also has decent health as well, and we can also protect our building that deals damage at the end of the turn. Okay, we also have damage at the beginning of the turn, which is very nice. I'm going to continue on with heroes with high stats just to get around that silence skill.
Whoa!
Okay, got damage there. Damage there. Okay, that's cool. Don't want to use our destruction skill yet. I will summon this I'll summon this range hero on D1, the Bard, so that way we can potentially draw out a silence. Okay, there's the Tiling Dragon Dance with the Mushus. And I don't think can we get rid of this here? No. This board's probably strong enough to get rid of, so we're going to go with our own Arch Vampire. We'll do our destruction skill, and then I'm going to follow up with the Charin, so that way we can get some extra attack runes, and then also get some protection against silence, and give some mental shields. Alright, so we drew out the silence, which is okay.
Yeah!
Okay, as you see the metal shield given. This owl gives negative attack to the hero that attacks. It's going to go with this melee hero over here. Let's see. This one heals our allies for a little bit. Sure, why not? Yeah. I don't like summoning buildings in the Dark Tower, but some of them can be useful. Oh no! Okay, so we have the Athena over here. This one gets extra archers around themselves, a little bit of protection. If I had a way to get rid of this, that would be good. I think we're going to go with the... Yeah, I think we'll go with the Blair. This one sets the health of the ranged enemies to 5. We just need something with Pierce or a little extra damage. But I think with enough of the mental shields given, that will help us out a lot more. So we're going to summon this over here on... on B1. Allowing us to summon another hero to help us block. It looks like we do have a Pierce hero for next turn. So this Angler Vole deals damage to its attack equal to enemies behind the target. That'll allow us to get rid of this. We're not going to be going for lethal quite yet. This melee hero here, this Formidable Giant, has resistance, so we'll need to go through that. But we'll summon this over here on D3. Also has Mental Shield because of the Blair. Combat number 1, combat number 2. We still have those stones that we need to deal with, so we're not even going for lethal there. We do need to deal with this Vilno Mad Genius. This gets a health boost. We'll deal some extra chaos damage whenever one of our heroes attacks. I think this will be the time where we start summoning these heroes. Okay, and then we'll also, let's see, we'll continue with the Mina Helsing to deal some damage to this hero. Okay, getting rid of the stone. Random damage here. Okay, getting rid of the Vilno Mad Genius. And finally getting rid of the stone. Okay, you can see these heroes, these witches that usually die at the beginning of the next turn. Oh, I guess they're all dead, except for this one that had the mental shield on it. So we have the Matriarch over here dealing the extra extra splash damage. We'll summon the Lady Medusa over here on the extra attack rune on D1. Oh, we had lethal over here. Lethal is good. I'm just more concentrating on the heroes to get rid of, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much just the strategy for most of these battles. All right, so you got, okay, some epic Tiling Dragon Dance. Okay, hey, we have legendaries now, so let's keep going. Nocturnus here with the Atom Skin and the Honeybee. Okay, so they have the Jaxi. This one here has extra attack, also has evasion. It does not have the block bonus because there are no heroes around it. Let's see, can we deal enough damage to this? This one deals 50, so not quite enough. How much? Okay, so the Atom has this this damage skill to all of our heroes, extra archers, and then attack boost to order. I think we're just going to go for the swarm instead, no pun intended. The Masora here will be able to give us some copies. And yeah, we'll have some board coverage for now. That's not what we wanted to see. Really did want another copy, but this is fine. Okay, we have the Fan Dancer. This one has Mental Shield. Attacks gives negative attack to one of our heroes. We don't want to block these melee spots as the copy should be able to destroy this no matter where they end up landing. Do have melee heroes. That's not what we want to see, but we can go with the instant kill rune that can show up. I'm going to summon this melee hero over here on A2. So we got rid of the Jaxi, so that's we're on our way. So that'll be destroyed next. Got this Caster of Shadows. This gives curse to one of our heroes. A little short over here. This one, when this hero, the Lord of Force, dies, it will silence its enemies in the line, so that'll be good. I'm actually going to summon it on the attack rune over here. I could have gone for more damage with that other ranged hero, but this is fine. We'll have a little bit of protection. Okay, we have the Dominus here. This has extra attack, also it has adjacent damage, and can get a health boost. Let's see. Could potentially go for lethal for next turn. How much adjacent damage? It's just 26. Okay. Sure. I think we can play it a little safer, and we're just going to go with the Melee to deal poison damage to this hero at the end of the turn. We'll also have, again, some more Masora copies. So combat will destroy this. Poison at the end of the turn. Poison damage to the Warlord. Okay, we have the Aqua Spirit here, freezing to one of our ranged heroes. That's fine. We'll do our Vampire. Can't be summoned because all the Masoras take the spot. We'll do our Destruction to open these up, and then we'll summon a ranged hero here. Should be enough for lethal. Hooray! Yeah, Masoras are pretty good in Dark Tower because removal is so little. So if you can pretty much just swarm them, again, no pun intended, you should be all set. Okay, we got double copies of the Tyrell Kellhorn, which is very nice because it is one of the legendary heroes. Well, it's one of the event heroes, so that's why we got two times copies. All right, let's keep on. It's Joward. Oh man, this is not going to be an easy battle. All right, so they're starting first with the Drogon. They have the Alexandria with the life balance in front of themselves. Let's see. I'm almost tempted to start with this Tesla X. Give an attack boost early. And I think I actually will. Wow. Sure, why not? I'm going to summon it over here on... I'm going to summon it over here on B1. This deals damage to the Warlord for each hero that's on the field first. And then we'll deal some extra damage whenever a hero is destroyed. We can take a little bit more damage. How much is... Okay, this Life Palace does heal for some health. So they actually negate the damage on our Arch Vampire. So we'll need to find another way to deal damage to heroes. That's not fun. Alright, I guess we'll go with the Arch Vampire. Just as blockers for now. We're not going to do our Destruction skill quite yet. And we just want to start wounding some heroes. This hero gets an extra attack rune once it comes into play. So again, it's just setting up for future turns. Got that healing still happening. Not what we want to see. Okay, could draw out the silence. That's not bad. Got the this beholder. This has flight. We'll also summon a splash rune on our side, and then also summon an instant. We call it damage pentagram. With the flight over here. Yeah, I think this is fine. We have the Demon the Ripper, sets the health of two of our heroes to 1 once it dies. Alright, we drew the silence. Wait, we're gonna take some damage here. Did you really just do that? Wow, they really did. Okay, so the Bastet over here, this deals damage to all heroes when it comes into play. That actually help us up for our board wipe. Could do the Grace over here. Yeah, we'll do it with the board wipe. We're gonna end up losing the Tesla X most likely because of the other skill for Bastet. So whenever an ally dies, it deals damage to our heroes. So you can see some extra damage over here. That's okay. Yeah, and you know, I am gonna go with the Grace because I do want to be able to deal some extra damage. So we're actually going to summon it on the health rune over here, get rid of the Bastet. Could actually summon a melee hero as well, try and get some health back, but I think we're going to just need some board wipes. All right, so we have the Void Stone dealing damage to one of our heroes when they come to play. Going to summon the building over here just to help us block. Keep the Grace alive. All right, so here are the stones. And we've destroyed one building so far. We have the Hanako getting extra summons once a non-chaos, non-building is destroyed. Okay, going to go with the scrap. This one deals extra damage to enemies behind the target. So even though this hero does have flight, if we attack something on the field in front of it that doesn't have flight, we can still deal the damage. So I'm going to summon it over here on D3. So random number 1. Random damage did allow us to destroy this, so that's good. Okay, do we have the 7 extra attacks now? We do not, but we can still deal the random damage. I'm going to go with our summons to help us get some blockers on the board. And then also going to follow up with the Flammy Helling to get some more crystals on the board. Get some random damage over there. Let's pound that. We're at 1! But that Tesla X, if any hero is destroyed, they will die. Yay! All right. What a trip.
Legendary.
All right, hey, you got some APEP. Very nice. Okay, let's keep going. And that random Tesla X out of nowhere. Okay, so they got the Arch Vampire along with the Sentry, so they'll get a little bit of attack boost. I think we can start with the Ghosta with some protection. This one here, this one will give attack to negatives in the line. Yeah, I think we'll still try and go with the Ghosta anyways. So we'll destroy this building. Summon the Ghosta over here on D1. We'll deal some extra damage, and then also, since we're summoning on the bottom, we want to draw out the damage skill. No! The Hanako! Oh boy. Alright, so we will need to find a way to get rid of the Hanako here. We're going to go with our Arch Vampire to help us set up for board wipe. Then, I actually do want to summon this Chaos hero, because we don't want to end up triggering off another Horo Horo. That Horo Horo will freeze one of our heroes, also has flight. Oh, if we had some way to destroy this Arch Vampire before they can wound us, but this is fine. Okay. Alright, so now all of our heroes are wounded, and they have healed. Oh, their Arch Vampire is healed! No! Oh yeah, they're also healing as well. Ugh. I don't like it. We'll summon this Chaos hero over here with the flight. Okay, we still can't do it. So this Sunrise Maiden, this one deals damage to our male heroes. Oh, every male hero at the end of turn. Also gives a health boost on females. Don't have anything to stop that. Oh, you know what? Hey, we can actually freeze their heroes. Let's go for that. So we're gonna go with the Old God over here on D3. This one will freeze ranged heroes once it's attacked. They did their destruction skill to get rid of our one Arch Vampire. Really not that efficient in terms of skilling. All right, we'll do our destruction skill to get rid of these heroes. Okay, and also that Shaolin, it does have a death trigger to deal damage to one of our heroes, but because this hero is immune, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we just need to worry about their witches. We do need to build up a board, so let us continue. We'll summon... Yeah, we'll summon this range hero actually behind here. Alright, so that's all those heroes. Okay, so we do have the option to freeze with the Arthur Frostblade. We also do have the option to deal damage at the beginning of the turn. I think the freezing is... Oh, you know, we could potentially rush them as well. I think we'll go for the safer strat and just go with the Arthur Frostblade. We'll get some health back off our Glee Pet. Right. And we'll also get some attack boost at the beginning of the turn. Oh, they're doing the same thing! Why do you do this? Oh no. Oh, this isn't good. Well, so we actually have to do this in such a way that so it freezes a random enemy for every charge on the board. We're gonna go with our witches, and then I guess just go for some damage, and then hopefully we can draw away the freeze skill so we can continue attacking. Gonna go actually next with this melee hero over here on B3. This one has metal shield. Okay, they'll go with their own witches. Okay. All right, we're taking some damage. Oh no, the Arthur's frozen again. Okay, so all those witches will be gone next turn. Don't have anything to freeze. We'll do a shuffle to see if we can find something to stop their own Arthur Frostblade. Let's looking around, see if there's anything else. We can freeze 2 random enemies. Could help. This still... Oh, man. Still don't have anything over there. Could do potentially freeze these heroes, but they're... Again, they also have too many heroes to freeze. All right, we'll do one more shuffle and see if we can find something. And we have the My 10, but they have too many heroes here that could potentially just freeze our own stuff. We do have attack, steal. Do you have our random damage? Sure, yeah. Might be able to actually get rid of some stuff. Yeah, we'll try that. Got some health back. Get some more health back. Okay, the Olgor Kira does have block for every wounded enemy. Okay, we do have reflect damage off of our Kabas. Oh, they have the Yoster with the silent. Ah, all right. So all of our here. Okay. Do you have anything here? 2, 4, 400. Yeah, we'll try and see if the reflect damage is going to work. All right. So attack number 1, attack number 2. Okay, we were able to slow them down, but yeah, that last turn of Yoster really ruined us. So no good. Okay, we will keep going. We have one more attempt. Yoster towards the end. All right, so they have the Jimmy Rocker Boy along with the Sentry Pet. We're gonna start with the I think we're gonna start actually with the Villaino Mad Genius to give us some health boost to our heroes. We're gonna summon it over here on D2, so that once we attack the Warlord and see the building over here gets a health boost. I guess we could have actually gotten rid of this building, but that's fine. Okay, so we have the Goliath here, does attack steal when it's attacked, also deals some damage when an enemy comes into play. This one gives an extra attack to a random ally when it dies, not bad. I guess we can get rid of this building too. We have protection over here.
Whoa!
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, because we're also giving negative attack as well. Okay, I do want to summon a hero in order to block. So let's do that. Really do want to draw out those Jimmy Rocker boys. But I can't really allow this Goliath to keep on dealing damage as well. So we're going to go with our Arch Vampire. We're going to go with our Destruction next. Just to get rid of the Arch Vampire. Or the Goliath. When it died, it summoned these damage runes. Damage spots, rather. And we're going to summon this melee hero with attack steal. Also protecting the Villaino Mad Genius. Okay, this is fine. Let's see, we're gonna go next with the... You know, we can actually continue getting health attack boost to our heroes, so why not? We're gonna summon this Dragara over here on... I'm seeing the block runes here. Okay, actually we do need to get rid of this hero. So I'm gonna summon this Dragara over here on D1. Gives an attack boost to our heroes when they attack. And just enough in order to pierce through. Alright, so here are the Jimmy Rocker boys. With their splash damage. Yeah. They have a grace. Oh no. Oh, and look at that splash damage to clear all of our heroes. How lovely. Alright, so we're probably going to lose here just because of the amount of wipes that they have. Also the attack boost given with the grace. Seeing if there's anything else. We'll do a shuffle, see if we can find some heroes. Nothing here. Nothing here, and... well, nope, nothing here. So Grace will be able to wipe out any of our heroes. We're going to be taking at least 1,200 plus. And so yeah, we will end up taking the loss here. Not what we wanted to see. But that is okay. You know, this is still day 1, and for day 1 we got pretty far. We still just need 4 more wins. So yeah, we'll see what we can do for day 2 in a couple of days when these recharge. The attempts rather. And then yeah, we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.